now fully untoward.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you feel me? It's me, Keanu C. Thompson, host of the KeanuCast. KeanuCast is your favorite, often irreverent, occasionally heartfelt, and always untoward podcast hosted by me, Keanu C. Thompson. I'm a comedian, so if you'd like to see me live, check my Instagram, Keanu C. Thompson, for my dates and or my Twitter. It's also Keanu C. Thompson. And check out our live streams on YouTube. We are going to have a rebel-rousing episode today. My co-host is my mother and best friend. And I'm just going to bring her on in here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, what's that? It's Michaelene. She's here. She's here. Hello, Michaelene.
Hello, Keanu and everybody.
Let me play your regal sound. The Queen has arrived. She birthed me.
I love being the queen.
You're the queen. You're the queen.
You're the princess.
I'm the princess. Who doesn't want to be a princess?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
You're the princess. I'm the queen and you're the princess.
Tell me about your day, Michaelene. I heard you spoke to the eyeglass doctor for an hour.
Well, so I get my contact lenses at Sam's Club because the optometrist
Very VIP.
Fucking expensive as shit. $200 a box, and I need 2 boxes because they're 2 different things for my contact lenses. So I gotta pay that. So it's Sam's Club, which is Walmart, basically.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. They're owned by Walmart.
Well, then why aren't they just giant Walmarts?
They're just called Sam's Club. Okay, they're like a box store, like Costco or.
I mean, I know what it is. I just never knew that. Do you know they sell caskets at Costco?
I think I did hear that.
I don't like
everybody
that.
wants a deal, you know.
I don't like that at all.
Well, so my contact lenses are $107 opposed to $200 a box from the regular Pearl Vision bullshit. So I go to Sam's Club and get that. And so I ordered my contact lenses there a couple days ago, and I found these glass frames, which were absolutely adorable. They are pink. And so I wanted to come back with my my prescription for my eyeglasses, and I did, and I ended up buying 2 pairs of glasses.
You have more glasses than my.
No,
my
I don't. I do not. I had those 2 little round glasses. One I lost somewhere, and the other one I lost at the hotel, and I got those ones back. But I just had those 2 pairs of glasses.
Let me tell you, the fucking I don't big contact or whatever. I don't know what to call it. These stupid Warby Parker glasses, because now I am out of contact lenses.
Mm-hmm.
These stupid fucking Warby Parker glasses, which I love. I have a hairband cut in half, tied around the ends of them, because if I so much as look down slightly, they fall the fuck off of my face. It is so frustrating. And now I have a headache from the elastic band around my head.
Because are your glasses plastic? They're not wires. They're
plastic.
I cannot wear plastic glasses. I have to have wire rim glasses that sometimes have a little thing here, and they're lightweight. And so I bought a pink pair and then this other adorable red pair. And because the guy said, "Well, do you have insurance? I said, "No. I mean, I don't think Medicare does that."
Well, you have insurance. You just don't have eye insurance. Right?
Well, as it turns out, he looked it up, and I do.
Oh, wonderful.
They cover like $300 worth of glasses or contact lenses.
Oh my God.
I was like shocked. And then they had a deal. They had some kind of percentage off and whatever. So for 2 pairs of glasses, I only paid $400, which is unheard of.
It's unheard of.
Because glasses, especially mine, they're trifocals, and they have to
Trifocals? Are you a
they have to make them-
cyclops?
not trifocals. They're progressives. That's what they're called. And
Okay.
because I can't. Okay, I can't. So I can see close
to
in
look
far.
down and read.
Because I'm old. Okay. Anyway, but and they have to give me the best lens so that they're the skinniest lenses, and I have to pay extra for that because my eyesight is so fucking bad. Otherwise, the glasses look like Coke bottles. So
right. You'd be like the woman.
You can't get 2 pairs of glasses for $400 anywhere. There's no fucking way.
I would like to see you though, if they didn't make the thin kind, you'd be like the woman in My Cousin Vinny. What are these right here?
That's exactly it.
Yes.
There,
what are these?
There.
How many fingers am I holding up? Oh, well, I don't think your eyes are just as good as they used to be, miss.
I see spots. There. But anyway, they're cute glasses. I'll get them in a couple of weeks. I'm so happy to have them. But yeah, I went in there at 5:35 and they close at 6, and I was there till at least 6:30.
You were talking to the
he was also there was all kinds of, there was a 40% discount on this. He talked me into a second pair. I mean,
was he flirting with you?
No, his name is Josh.
You don't have to say his first and last name.
No, I don't know his last name. His name is Josh. Really, really accommodating, lovely person. That's why I texted you to see what part of New Jersey Gino's from, because he's from New Jersey.
Ah, okay.
He's like, I'm going to say he's maybe 40-ish.
But was he handsome? You seem to be.
He was somewhat handsome. He's Italian and Puerto Rican, and but a very nice person. He's waited on me before. I mean, a really, really nice person.
Is he married?
I don't know that. I'm not interested in that way.
It would be nice to marry a nice
lenses and glasses. Is all
I'm. It might be nice to marry a nice young optometrist. Especially if you can get glasses for cheaper than our Botox. Then
why does everything have to be about getting a man? Please tell me.
You said you talked to him for an hour.
Because he was putting all the information in the computer, and we did discuss, where you're from. That we've talked to each other before, because he's just a great accommodating person who orders my contact lenses and my glasses. And if he wouldn't ask me about insurance, he said, "Well, let me see your card," and looked it up. Well, I've never known that, Keanu. I've been paying for my own stuff full price and not getting the discount. You can get the $300 off of either contacts or glasses.
Listen, Michaelene, I just want to know one question. Did he make you feel better or worse? So next time you run out of one, better or worse? How about when he did this? Better or worse? So I just want to know. So maybe next time you run out of contacts, you check on that left hand for a ring. Obviously, you don't want to get married again. I'm not saying that, but
I'm not interested in him in that way. I just told you briefly that I'm older now and I'm not feeling confident enough to even like a younger man. I'm just not, because I don't want to make a fool of myself.
Well, bring him home one day.
There was a shift in my thought process within the last 6 months or 8 months. Well, I just feel like, what am I doing? Why? I don't want an old man, but I can't come on to a younger man. I just cannot.
How about if you take him home and he makes you feel better, not worse?
Is that you playing
during timbales? No, the joke drums were in your brain. That didn't even happen.
Or is it Gino on the side with some timbales?
Yes, my elderly husband has a drum kit on the side. He's got a snare drum, just waiting there for the jokes. One more time, Gino. Thank you.
Oh my God.
No, I know, obviously, you
Oh,
definitely don't need a man. Just
and
during our production meeting, you seem to have had a good time with the eye doctor. That's all.
it was great. I mean, I did. It was very nice, but it was all business about getting these glasses reduced, the reduced price, and yeah, I'm really happy about that. That was very nice of him. And there was some
Okay.
deals with Sam's Club and whatever. They've got quite a few frames and cool stuff there. So
Well, Michaeline, tell me about more. You're just feeling not
I'm
like you
feeling
don't want
older.
to. You're feeling older. Okay.
I'm feeling older now, and I'm feeling like really I don't want to make a fool of myself with some young guy, you know?
You couldn't possibly do that.
And also, it doesn't help when you have this little catch in your shoulder, and then like for a week you can't pick up a weight, so you're
Well,
just
tell them. So
that was one thing. And then yesterday
well, you have to explain to them what you mean. So you have a
I
hurt
have this
shoulder.
I have a little hurt shoulder. It's better now, and I could feel it kind of getting hurt. But when you're a fitness instructor, you don't care. You just keep moving along
That
with
sounds
heavy
good.
weights or doing whatever. But then I woke up last Friday morning, and um, my shoulder not only hurt, but my bicep hurt. And then all the way down to my hand, I couldn't pick up the weight because it wouldn't work.
What?
Because I had a pinched nerve in my shoulder. And
Did you
then
go to a doctor?
no, it went away. I kept lifting weights, but I had to do like for the first couple classes, I just had to do weights in my left arm and then just do the movement without the weights. And then I've been lifting heavy on the left side and light on the right
So
side.
your classes are like this now. Abduct, abduct, but just one arm, like you have a gimp. Abduct.
I've never ever
Big
looked
inhale.
I've never looked like that. Not ever. I've never done that movement like
We
that.
can't all be fitness gurus like you, Michaeline.
So then on top of it, let me just finish this old age segment, okay?
Yes, please.
I go to TJ Maxx yesterday to exchange a pair of joggers that I bought, and so
Joggers like pants or joggers?
yeah, because I didn't try them on and they didn't look exactly right. So I went to get something else, and I wore these. You know the shoes. I gave you a black pair. They're free birds, and they're kind of tall, and they got buckles, and they hit your ankle in a weird way. Or
You know
they
what?
did
Before
yesterday.
you finish, those bitches hurt the fuck out of me too once I
Okay.
thought about it. So
So
it's not an old
I used to be able to wear them. So I went to TJ Maxx. I walked around. I came home, and when I took that fucker off, I had bruised or sprained my ankle. It was swollen. Okay,
Oh
it
my
was
God.
swollen from the fucking shoe. All right, I didn't do anything but walk around in it. And I
It didn't hurt
couldn't
when it
put
was going
weight
on.
on it. I couldn't put weight on it last night. I was walking around like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to teach classes for a while. It's better
How does it
today.
feel now? Yeah.
It got better today. But it was literally swollen. So that's what I'm saying. I'm older now and stuff is happening to me.
Do you
Like
would it's not only old,
What?
it's not only old. Do you remember because every once in a while, like I just get really back into jogging. I can't run. I'm the slowest jogger you've ever seen. But I can go for a long time. I have stamina and then you get obsessed with it or whatever. During COVID, I think I'm like, I could run 6 miles. So
You ran up and down the river.
yes, 6 miles, whatever. And then I get the worst plantar fasciitis because I hadn't done it in a year or something.
Yeah.
I was walking around like I needed a walker.
Right. You couldn't walk for days.
I had peas on my fucking ankles for days and days and days because I
Yes.
can go, I can do it, and it gives you the endorphins.
Well,
Endorphins make you happy. Happy people just don't shoot their husbands. They just don't, to quote Legally Blonde. But it's not an old thing. It's just those shoes are fucked. They have no platform and they hurt
They've got a
for pieces.
heel. They've got this this buckle system. They're high, and these ones were particularly loose on me. So I guess I was holding my ankle in a weird way so they wouldn't feel loose. I'm going to sell those on
Poshmark.
I am. I've got 3 pairs. I'm going to sell them up. I gave you 1 pair. I have 3 more. I'm going to sell those on Poshmark.
I like mine, but I can't.
They're fucking expensive. They're expensive shoes, and I've worn them before. I've worn them before. But if they're stretched out in any way, because leather does do that.
Also, you're about 8 pounds now, so your feet do lose weight.
They do. I agree with that also. So I was able to wear them before, but I just slipped into them yesterday, and I was not able. I shouldn't have worn them. I just shouldn't have worn them. They didn't hurt me while I was walking around. It's just when I got home, I bruised my ankle. It was weird.
And I can tell you, this morning when I called you, when I say morning, it was like the afternoon. But
I know.
You sounded, so the pollen is affecting you. And you know what she told me? She said there was pollen on her car. I said, are you okay? She said, no, there's this pollen everywhere. There's pollen on my car. There's pollen in the air. There's
in my nose, in my head.
And there's pollen on my cat. Which I thought, that sounds like a medical problem. And then I realized, she's not having, like, you're just queefing up a storm because you're
the worst word in the fucking world. Okay.
That's what I imagine. I'm like, she's like, I
hate that word. It's awful.
I know.
My real cat, not my personal cat.
Yes, and not your bodily cat.
The cat.
Your cat's cat.
The cat.
I just thought that was cute. So, well, that was good enough of a warm up. I definitely need new glasses and new contacts. But and then that's the other thing. Now my prescription is fucking expired again. So then I have to go and get a fucking dot or whatever. Like I hate the thing where they test your eye pressure. It just kills me.
I don't let them put those drops in my eyes. I never do.
I will always remember. I will always never forget, because I've had it since 2nd grade. I've been completely blind, basically. And we've been going to the eye doctor for years and years. You're like, I am not letting you dilate their eyes. No, me and my brother.
It's not necessary.
And now I won't let them dilate my eyes.
No, it's inconvenient. It feels like shit, and it's not necessary.
Right. So, I highly doubt I have glaucoma. So I'm 6. I don't think I have it. But speaking of motherhood, we got to talk about Chappell Roan.
Yeah, let's speak of motherhood.
Chappell Roan, one of my favorite new artists. All right. She's won a Grammy now. She is the singer of Pink Pony Club. I think she's a badass through and through. She was just on the very popular podcast, which I love listening to, Call Her Daddy. And she's getting a little backlash for something that she said about her friends back in the Midwest that are mothers. So I'll play the clip for you, and then we'll talk about why or why not we think this was an okay thing to say. What do you think, Michaelene?
Yeah, play it. Let's hear it.
Love Chappell. She always is herself, which I do love about her. Bing, 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 bing. So Chappell Roan's kid hate versus my blessed reality check. This is just a clip of it on with Chappell Roan on Call Her Daddy. Okay.
Men don't have a
Nope, that's not it at all. Hang on one second.
All of my friends who have kids are in hell. I don't know anyone. I actually don't know anyone who's like happy and has children at this age. I have like a 1-year-old, like 3-year-old, 4 and under, 5 and under. I literally have not met anyone who's happy, anyone who has like light in thehas eyes, anyone who has slept. All of my friends who have kids.
I love that. So it's short, but there you go. She says, all of my friends with kids are in hell.
They are.
I don't know anyone with light in their eyes. I don't know anybody.
No, because they're exhausted. I didn't sleep for fucking 10 years.
Right. I don't think this is a bad thing to say.
No,
and
it's an opinion, and people are blowing back on her. Fuck the people, okay? That's stupid. Everybody has an opinion. You don't have to agree with her.
Right.
But, okay, why everybody in the world thinks that they should
Comment.
make her feel like now she's not going to sell records because inadvertently that's where it's going.
Oh, the girl will sell
Gonna
fucking
cancel.
records. Yeah, she's one of the most
Right.
talented artists of the past 10 years.
Right.
Yeah.
She's just stating her opinion, guys. Don't take it to heart.
And what I like about her is, yeah, she's like just being honest. She's like, I'm from the Midwest. I have all of my high school friends with kids. Yeah, they're in hell. They have no light in their eyes. They're exhausted. She's not saying no one better No, why would I use a Southern accent? She's not saying we better stop populating the earth. She's saying, yeah, all my high school friends who have kids, it sucks. And it's got to be exhausting. Look at me. I forced my mother to do a podcast with me. That's got to be exhausting. You know what I mean? Like,
yes. And I can't even get out of it if I wanted to.
I work my mother's fingers to the bone. You could call it elder abuse. Literally, if she never had me, she wouldn't be sitting here fucking
having the time of my life, Keanu.
So right, when your kids get older and become your friends, then, but let's be honest here. The reason I don't want to have kids, let me finish though. The reason I don't want to have kids, I don't want to live those few years of postpartum looking like shit, being a sweaty monster with no light in your eyes. It's good for some people, but for me, I completely understand that. I'm not saying we're overpopulated, don't have children. Some women want to have children so bad they'll go through like IVF or things. You know what I mean? That's fine for them. Some people want to have children so bad that they adopt. That's great. But for her to say this, she shouldn't be getting blowback, as the internet likes to say.
It's like, just because the expectation is, even Tom and I were married for 5 years before we had kids.
That's my dad. Yes.
And I mean, we weren't on some kind of timetable rush until I was going to be 35. And then it wasn't a timetable rush. It was just more or less like, I'm not having babies at 40, so you better decide. You know what I mean? We would have been fine without or with. We love you dearly. And I think we had the best time with you guys, of course. But yeah, it's exhausting. And then you have to kind of a word for it. Yeah.
Hell is a word for it. And then you have to spend some time looking like a big red blob as
what you and Rocco called me.
What
okay, so in all seriousness and honesty, when I moved to South Carolina, my kids were 1 and 3. Rocco and Keanu were 1 and 3. I was 178 pounds, okay?
And she's a petite woman.
I'm little, all right? It was miserable. And
you might even call it hell, right?
You might even call it hell, right? So
it's not saying that you regret that you did it.
No, of course not.
It is.
And I am the first one to say you don't know what being in love is until you see that baby, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because then you are truly in love. So, but it is a lot of work. It is a lot. We're not making a social commentary on not having kids.
No.
You know what I mean? Whatever. She's not making a social commentary on not having kids. It's not for her. It might be for you. And that's fucking fine.
Right.
Don't be so butt offended that she said it's like hell.
I like butt offended. That is a nice way of saying butt hurt. Butt offended. And maybe it's like this. I am butt offended.
Yeah.
I am butt offended.
Yeah. You know what? All my friends, okay, who are my age, well, they probably already have, but everybody wants grandkids. They need that thing to fill their hole in their lives, okay? have to have grandkids. I can't
Need
wait
that
for
thing to fill
grandkids.
the hole in their daughter's lives.
Right.
Am I right?
I can't wait for grandchildren. I'm so excited. I can't wait till they have grandchildren. I don't think that so much. I mean, if I had grandchildren, I'd love them like crazy, of course. But I don't know. I guess I just don't have that maternal instinct or to that point.
And right. First of all, also I
It's
guess
not my whole life.
I was 30, you were 37 when you had me. And also
Yeah.
women can have, it's such a silly thing to say that women in their 40s can't have babies, and people are like, you're a buzzer beater baby or whatever.
What
Kourtney
do they say?
Kardashian, buzzer beater baby.
What's a
Like,
buzzer beater?
a geriatric pregnancy. That's another one. Fuck you, doctors. You can suck my dick. Are you serious? Like, I don't want to.
It's only to sell more tests to you.
Yes, it is. It is only to sell more tests to you. Yeah. But also,
I never had any of those tests.
I don't want a kid. But if I turned 40 and somebody was like, well, it is a geriatric pregnancy, I'd say, geriatrically suck my fucking dick. How dare you? Like, that is a ridiculous thing. Kourtney Kardashian, she's here later if you want to talk to her. She's always backstage, just so you know.
I know, she loves me.
She has nothing else to do. She's 42. She just had a healthy fucking baby. That's just the boy run media saying it's a geriatric.
It totally is. Okay. And the median age for something to go wrong with a child or something to be whatever with a child, okay, is not in your 40s. It's in your 30s. So
right. So if it's
going to happen, it's going to happen, you know. But my doctor, which I loved, Dr. Bush, I loved him. Isn't that funny name? I said,
did you have a Bush with Dr. Bush?
I said, I did. I said,
are you telling me that the doctor that sliced me out of you was named
No,
Dr.
it wasn't. Well, let me think. The doctor who sliced you was Dr. Bush. There was Bush, who was very handsome, Dr. Emmy, who was so fucking gorgeous, and Dr. Metelsky, which was a woman. And Dr. Bush and Dr. Emmy were in Vegas together when I had Rocco. So Dr. Metelsky, who I never met, sliced him out. But Dr. Bush did slice you out.
Dr. Bush sliced me out of your bush. Imagine that.
And I said, when I was in Rocco, I said, am I supposed to have these tests or what? He goes, I don't really recommend them unless you're planning on terminating your pregnancy.
Right.
Like if what is that first test you have? It's when they look at the baby. It's
to check if it's like stupid or something. A sonogram.
Is it a sonogram? No, it's is it? Well, when they look at the baby, I didn't have one. He didn't recommend it. He said
you have to have sonogram. My husband.
No, it's not called a sonogram. That's something else.
That's just something where you look at the baby and make sure it's like.
I don't think it's called a sonogram.
Yeah,
it's called a. Siri, what is the pregnancy test that they look at the baby?
A sonogram.
I can't help you with that.
She doesn't want anyone to populate.
I don't think it's a sonogram. That doesn't sound right to me.
Siri, well, no, where they look at the baby like an ultrasound.
And that's the name of it.
It's you never had an ultrasound?
No.
Oh, I didn't. That's not a test. That's just to like look at it with some gel and like.
Test. Why do I have to pay for such a thing? I want.
You never had an ultrasound? Oh, I thought that was just something everybody did.
No, I didn't have.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought there's like a test if you can tell your baby is like something wrong.
Down syndrome, spina bifida, whatever. But there's no guarantee that the baby is, even with that ultrasound.
Right. So and you're not going to
be going, I have to abort this baby because he's going to be, he or she's going to be, I don't know, different.
You wouldn't have done that, right?
I wouldn't have done that. No, that's what he said. I don't recommend it unless you're planning on terminating your pregnancy if something comes up.
Oh, okay.
Your aunt, one of your aunts, had the ultrasound, and they said that the baby had some chance of being something, okay, other than and if she would have aborted him, he didn't have that.
Yeah, see?
Right. And then
Yeah.
the other one, which is amniocentesis, which is fucking dangerous as fuck for the baby. Okay.
Oh, God.
They stick a fucking needle in the
Amniotic sac.
Yes.
Ugh.
Are you fucking kidding me? And there's a chance that you could miscarry after that.
Yeah. Is there any?
It's so fucking stupid. It's just tests to make fucking money.
Is there any like people always go right when you get married, right? They go, so when are you trying?
Oh,
I'm not trying. No, I'm not trying.
Have a baby. I literally think I told people, well, there's nothing wrong with Tom and I just being Tom and I. I mean,
no,
there's
right.
something to be said for a couple that's just a couple.
Right. They just like to have fun together.
Because Dad didn't really, I don't think he really cared to have children, although, and he was younger than me. He is younger than me, but he's a great dad. I mean,
my God, you're both our best friends, right?
Right.
But
I mean, he's great.
With
So,
the practice of medicine and all that stuff, is it any wonder why I don't have children? You want to?
No,
I don't. And
it's-
also, guess what? No, I'm not trying. I'm trying to have a career. Is that all right with you? Also, my husband is 24 years older than me. If he's okay with not having kids, we wouldn't have gotten married if you were like, that's, the bottom line.
Not the be all end all of everything, and neither are grandchildren. So I wouldn't say that nobody should have them. I'm just saying, you know what? It's your personal choice, and we can have an opinion on the other side just as well as you can have your baby breeding opinion.
Right. And so Chappell Roan isn't saying anything like that it's bad to have kids. She's just saying, fuck, all my friends from high school that have kids, they're in hell. They're fat. There's no life behind their eyes. It'll come back. But like, that's all she's fucking saying. So here's some of the rude comments that were made about Chappell Roan's comment on Call Her Daddy. Would you like to see?
Yes.
Chappell Roan. Let's see here. What are fans? Okay, let's see. What are fans' moms saying? Need a break, blah, blah, blah. Yikes. Gross take on parenthood because you're sadly so misinformed. TikTok user Jade Bird said in response to Roan, this video depicts Bird and blah, 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 blah. It's okay if anyone else doesn't want kids, but being a parent is the most fun, exciting adventure of our lives. Parenthood is the best and we are thriving. Do you know what that sounds like to me, Mom? It sounds like this woman knows she's in hell. She won't always be in hell, right? But it's like cope. It's like, no, you're wrong. This is the most exciting, fantastic thing. And how dare you say that? She's like, I'm just speaking it like I see it.
Right.
Chappell is right.
It's fine for some people. It's not fine for everybody. And if you do get pregnant and you want to have the baby, it will be fine for you. That's great.
Exactly. Right. You just may have to spend some years with no light behind your eyes and being a fat whale.
It's only because you're tired. And also if you're fat, you're dragging your big fat ass around. So
here's another comment. It's always frustrating to hear someone talk negatively on becoming a parent when they aren't a parent themselves. Reinhardt said in a TikTok, whoever that is. I think they instill fear in the listeners, the viewers. Chappell and Alex have yet to experience the most incredible, unique form of love that you feel when you become a mother. All right, that's fine. She's just commenting.
You mean to tell me that you are that I can't think of the word, that this woman has the ability and power to instill fear in you?
Right.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
There's no woman on earth. If
you're so sensitive to your whole being is that sensitive, that you're so impressionable, that Chappell Roan can instill fear in you? The
I
fuck
don't
is the
want.
matter with you?
Yeah, Chappell Roan's going to instill fear in people to
Oh
not have
my
babies.
God. They instill
Listen, it's human nature. If you want to be a parent, you will become a parent unless look, there's IVF these days. Even if you're if you're not able to have one, there's adoption, there's all that stuff. It's like there's no problem with her saying, hey, all my high school friends that have children seem like they're miserable. That's all. It's not like, oh fuck, it's gonna make the world not populated. It's so stupid. It is so stupid.
Yeah, I would take that as a direct hit on me from Chappell Roan. My God.
Yeah, are you stupid? Like, ridiculous. Here's another comment. While I do agree that moms are absolutely under attack in the US right now, they are not under attack by Chappell Roan. This is a nice comment. Chappell Roan is not your enemy in this cause, my fellow mothers. It's true. I don't know why mothers are under attack.
Yeah, what does that mean? I mean, elaborate on that. I don't understand.
Are you kidding? Elon Musk has 1,000 children and like wants to populate the earth. And if you know what, he can figure out a way to do it himself, even with robots. In case what Chappell Roan said makes women not want to populate the earth anymore, Elon Musk will find a way to jizz into robots, and then the earth will be populated. Like, I mean, I don't
probably will not even be needed in the near future.
Exactly. He'll find a way to do it. He's so weird. It's fine. Like, I really wouldn't worry about that. Here's another comment. I think one of the things that is whole, who's happier thing, okay, sorry. I think one of the things that this whole who's happier thing just points out what a ridiculous question it is to ask. Are you happy when you have literally had 2 hours of sleep because your child is sick and you're overwrought with worry about what might be wrong with them, and you've still got to go to work and pretend you're a functioning human being? Of course you're not happy, but that's not the point. It's much more complicated of an experience than that. Yeah.
It's not for everybody. It's for some people. It's not for everybody. It's just our society has made it seem like you get married, you have children, you have grandchildren, and then you die. That's it.
Right. And that's not for everyone. I have known my entire life I do not want kids. I don't want them. Yeah. I just know that is not for me. I don't know if it's maybe, how about this? Am I less of a person? I never thought I'd get married either, but I married my best friend and we have a very fulfilled, fun life without having kids, right? But I hate the phrase, you'll change your mind. No, bitch, I won't.
Oh my God.
I will not change my mind. My child is my career. And my husband, even though he's 24 years older than me, is also a child. So I have enough on my plate.
Well, and I love Rocco and Keanu desperately. I mean, I love them. They're the best people I know. And and we've had a raucous, fun family and great childhoods, and us raising you guys, and look at now, you guys are my friends, and it's really fun. So
it is fun. See, and Rocco, you and Dad are such funny and quirky and interesting people. Rocco is so funny. He says, you know what? You got all of the good traits and the fun traits of Mom and Dad, and I got all of the bad ones. I don't know.
He's too funny.
I
don't know what that means.
I'm the comedian, but Rocco is funnier than all of us.
He is. Oh my God.
He's just the funniest human being on earth.
I
know. So I don't know why he thinks that, but
I don't either.
But no, right. We've had a fun time. But yeah, you guys weren't like, we will, like robots, like Elon Musk. We will get married. We will procreate. We will raise our children to go to college, and then they will repopulate the earth. It's like, what? No, that's just not.
You have to
You're
be
not
happy
like-
with yourselves. Nothing's going to make you happy if you're not happy with your own self.
Exactly.
So no baby's going to cure anything. And
Especially
yes, and some people are meant to be parents, of course. When I was engaged when I was 19 or 20, and I thought, yeah, maybe I'll have a couple of kids. That would be kind of fun. I didn't really. I was young, and then I was unengaged, and after that, I was single till I was 30. So I
what
don't know.
happened that you
When
got
you're young,
unengaged?
what?
What happened that you got unengaged?
Oh, we were just too young. I just wanted to get out of the house, I think.
I love that he was a twin and they used to trick you when he would call you on the phone.
You know what? It's so funny. I had two boyfriends named Billy, and both of them were twins. It's hilarious, okay? The first Billy was a fraternal twin, so I could tell his brother apart from him. The second Billy was an identical twin, and I could not tell them apart.
They would call you on the
you
phone
could.
and trick you,
Oh
right?
my God. And then I went, well, he was saying some odd stuff. And I said, you know what? Your voice sounds weird. And then I went, oh my God, is this Richie?
Billy and Richie at it again.
I mean, I don't know. They were Mexican. My family is Italian. I don't know. We were just different.
Like the Sharks and the Jets.
Kind of
Yeah.
like that.
Not
But
really.
I mean, I still talk to him once in a while. It's good.
I love it. Then maybe I do like to think that if you had married him, that Rocco and I would be like different Mexican versions of ourselves. Like I'd
And
be
you
like,
would be much old, and you would be much older.
yes, and you'd be our Abdullah or Abuela. If I had a kid, then you'd
the
be
name
the
of a
Abuela.
grandma is an Abdullah. I don't think so.
I think it's Abuela. Abdullah is
Abuela,
like
Abdullah.
Abdullah oblongata is something in the brain. Excuse me, I'm not a genius. So sorry, Elon Musk. I don't want to populate the earth.
Oh my God, that's
Jesus
funny.
Christ. Fucking God.
Oh Lord.
Also,
Who knows?
right. We have a cat that Gino thinks is his daughter. So
Yeah, that cat's dangerous. That
You know
cat
what's
is
funny?
dangerous.
you know
I'd
what's
like
funny
to come
about-
over there one time and see if she would go after me too.
Oh my God. She could probably just sense that you were what birthed me. So she would probably just rip your face to shreds.
She probably would. Yeah.
She's,
Crazy.
as to quote Eugene, she's coming around. Right. It's fine.
Yeah. How old is she?
Not old enough. How long do cats live? I don't know.
They can live a long time.
She's
Pretty sure.
fine. You know what's funny about the cat though? I just I can't tell if he's talking to me or her a lot of the time.
Yeah.
What are you doing, pretty girl?
Nothing.
And I'm like, nothing. He's like, I wasn't talking to you. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm a fucking cat. So say I did have a kid. If in my wildest nightmare, I guess, I have a reoccurring dream that I'm pregnant. I've had this like since I was even in high school.
And you wake up like in a panic.
No, I wake up sweating and it feels that my life is over. Oh my God, my life is over. So if that is cause enough for me not to have a child, I don't know what is. Right?
It is a daunting feeling when you have kids, especially the first one. It is daunting. You go, holy shit.
Yeah, this is the rest of my life trying to keep this blob alive.
Holy shit.
It ain't right. It's not for me. It's not for my anxiety. Or say this too. I don't think anybody if you don't know me, if you've just been listening to KeanuCast or whatever, but I talk about this all the time. I had a debilitating eating disorder, right? Remember when I had that? It was really fun times. I don't know if anybody, I feel like you're always in recovery from it. It's like being an alcoholic, right?
That does not go away.
I don't think it ever really goes away.
Right.
So for me, giving your body over to a parasite in it, getting
caveman.
fat, has this alien thing. Like, not everyone with an eating disorder is just like worried about being fat. It comes with like anxiety. It comes with like a lot of issues, right?
Well, also anxiety in your life. You would be worried about that kid to the point of no return.
I would never be okay again. Or say, what if you relapse back into your eating disorder while you're pregnant? That's not safe. Say you relapse back into it after you give birth to it. That's not safe.
Yeah.
How do you? So it's just not for everyone.
It's just honestly because you're just aware of that, and you're aware of your own self, and you know yourself. So
right, and it's not
if
like
you did get pregnant,
right? Yeah.
If you did get pregnant, you would work it out. However,
but I look forward to having my passport and my IUD renewed as soon as possible. I won't.
Yes, and I think you should do that IUD really quickly. I mean, it's been a while, right?
Last 12 years, so
okay.
But I probably should get it renewed. Definitely.
Definitely.
No more sex for Eugene. I'm just kidding. I hate it. You got to get the IUD. I guess like it's in there for 12 years. I guess I got to get it like, I think you have to have surgery to remove it even.
No,
you still have a little time on it.
No, you don't. They know what they're doing. They'll take that out and pop the other one right in. That's it.
Do you know? Well, sometimes it does take surgery. And also, do you know how fucking painful it is? God, it is not easy being a woman. If you don't want the hormones of birth control pills, which suck. And also, abolish birth control pills that make your body think it's pregnant.
Yeah, that's awful.
Like, what the fuck? Who would take those? That makes no sense. But if you don't want that and you don't want the hormones, you get the copper T. Lasts a long time, but then to get it put in, it's like I almost fainted.
Oh my God. And it's a funny thing, but they don't even know how that works.
No,
the medical people do not even know how that works. So
it's just a piece of plastic.
I would go and check that out pretty soon, Keanu.
I definitely will. I won't let anyone jizz in me. It's fine.
Yeah. Sometimes that's not just the only thing, really.
Well, the other thing was it used to last 10 years. And then I went and had an exam and they were like, oh, it actually lasts 12 now. So you're good. I'm like, oh, so you just decided it lasts 12 years now?
Well, but what if they're making a mistake? In the last 2 years, you've been unprotected.
I'm not pregnant.
Well, I'm just saying. See how worried I am about that?
Will you take it out of me?
No.
Well, you could be like Carrie.
Will I look like Samantha? Yeah.
We said the same thing. Yes, Samantha, will you do this?
There was so much skin, it was like a Sharpay.
That's fucking funny. Oh my God.
No, right. I'll have it checked out. I think I
definitely do that. So
motherhood, not for everyone.
No.
What is for everyone? A good dumper.
A good dumper? What does that mean?
A nice ass.
Why did you say that?
I'm just trying.
Oh, I know why. Because there's butt cleavage now.
Butt cleavage is back in, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you have pictures of that?
Yes, I do. This has been all over on the red carpet, on the runway, and I, for one, am a fan of this new trend. It is showing a bit of butt cleavage in your formal wear. Who does it? You can show boob cleavage. Why can't you show a little butt cleavage?
I don't know.
Listen, I'm gonna show you guys the newest trend, and
I have to reserve my judgment till
I don't really have an event to. I can't really wear a butt cleavage dress on stage. First of all, I'm standing forward. They wouldn't.
No, it's a formal thing, right? It's a dressy event. Yeah.
But it's everywhere and I'm all here for it. So, fashionistas bear all in cheeky new trend. Cracks as accessories.
Oh my God.
Crack, just cracks. Business in the front, party in the back. Fashionistas are leaving little to the imagination in bum-bearing clothing, from backless skirts to peekaboo pants. This month, Phoebe Philo presented Collection C featuring an array of C-suit women's wear, such as trousers, blazers, and collared shirts. But among the 35 looks, one took the cake. A backless maxi skirt that masqueraded as a corporate chic from the front and anything but from the back. The model's bare derriere was covered only by the tail of the matching blazer. Now, there's the photo of it, Michaelene. You see, there's nothing. It's just the.
So that's just a short skirt.
It's just a very, very short skirt, basically.
But I thought you were talking about like the top of the butt.
I'm going to show you that as well. Well, I'm not going to show you it so that people can see, but hit the like button if you are watching live when we premiere this. And if you're listening, just imagine.
I mean, you have to have a fabulous body to wear that thing.
Right. This isn't for, new mothers or anything. If you're a new mother, you probably don't want your crack showing, but I don't mind a little, it's like a tennis skirt. I like to wear a tennis skirt with the shorts underneath and then a little bit of like the you have under boob, you can have under butt as well. So that maybe if,
because you look good like that, Keanu.
I have long legs and well, my ass is
have any.
Right,
You've been known to have short skirts like that with nothing underneath them.
I remember, Mom. I'll never forget
in Charlotte.
it.
In Charlotte, walking down the street in Charlotte.
Unfortunately, that's not what I was going to say, but you can tell me that in a second. But I wasn't. I was in high school, and it was Thanksgiving, and our friends, the family of Karen, Karen and her family came over.
Uh-huh.
And I took a picture with my boyfriend at the time, and she told her daughter I was wearing like a very long flannel shirt, but it was like a dress on me. But when I sat down to take a picture, I had no underwear on. I don't know what I was thinking. And she told her daughter, "Tell Keanu to put some fucking underwear on." Like,
you're kidding me.
Yes. Oh my God. I was just flying.
I never heard that story, Keanu.
I was just, Kayla came up to me. She's like, "My mom said you need to put some underwear on." I'm like, "What happened?" I look back at the picture. You can see the whole like top of my like vagina. And it was a family event.
That's hilarious. Okay.
I was embarrassed. I don't even think I did.
No, I'm sure you didn't.
No, I just didn't sit down again.
You were just very free. And that's okay.
It's nice to have like some breeze on your vagine,
Yeah. So we were walking down the street in Charlotte going to dinner or something. It was Dad and Rocco and you and me. I don't know if anybody else was there, but I think it was just us. And you had a very short dress on, kind of fluffy, and you're just walking down the street and you just lift up your dress. And
that's a move I do.
Yeah, that's a move you do. Do you remember in Cannes?
I was about to say, that's a move I do. In that time in my life, I was wearing like lots of flowy, very short skirts. Yeah. And I just thought it was funny to my family to just moon them.
It was funny.
When I was in Cannes with my mom.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. So she was like, "Go out on those rocks and I'll take a picture of you." And then what do I'm in a very flowy short skirt. What do? I just flash my ass. And then a group of Asian tourists come by.
There was a guy and a few women. Yeah.
Again.
Beautiful. Could you do that again? So they could take a picture.
So then I was like, sure. Beautiful. And I just showed them my ass. I'm like, I wonder where that photo is going to end up. I'm not like spreading my cheeks. I don't understand. Listen, I'm very flat chested. If the only thing I have is like my jello ass.
No, there was nothing wrong with that. They were really complimentary and so cute and funny. They were like middle-aged people. They were just like, "Oh, she's beautiful."
And then I heard, and they were Asian people that had like the big cameras. They were like paparazzi cameras. So then, but it's not like I'm spreading my ass.
No, it was
Like-
just fun. And honestly, people wear thongs. People wear all kinds of things, especially in Europe. Are you kidding me? They go topless.
It's
People
true.
are not as prudish as Americans are.
It's true.
And they
And
are
in
not.
my brain, there is no difference. Listen, I was not blessed with a chest. I was not blessed with a chest. But if I can have cleavage, there's no difference between boob cleavage and butt cleavage, right? Like
No,
it's
I
it's like
agree.
it's just the it's it's the cleavage of down under, right?
Yeah,
It's the
I
exact
agree
same thing.
completely. Was I shocked that no, I'm the one who told you to go out to those rocks.
Right.
And then, of course, they want to have a picture of you, and they're so cute and
Beautiful,
funny, beautiful,
beautiful.
beautiful. Let's just do it, Keanu.
Right. It was just a little cleavage, and there was no there was no nipple of the butt. It was just
No.
the cleavage, right? So that's pretty good.
Actually, it was pretty much the whole butt.
It was the whole butt, but the nipple of the butt would be like the anus, right? There was no nipple. It's just a butt.
No, there was none of that.
No, there was no. It's not like I like bent over and like spread my cheeks out. Right? It's just a butt. If you close up on it, you might just think it's a voluptuous pair of breasts. You know. The anus is the nipple of the butt.
That's
Right.
hilarious. Okay.
Exactly.
Like the eyebrows are the nipples of the face.
The eyebrows are the nipples of the face. Exactly. You got to frame them. So yeah, this what we're looking at is not it's obviously not something you could actually wear to the office. It just simply because it wouldn't be comfortable, but I think it's chic. That was, this is Zoe Kravitz. And to explain, it is a long sleeve, low back dress. And then there is basically a butt window. And
it's got like a little sheer thing over it.
Yeah, a little sheer piece of fabric over her crack. And
why can't you show it to us?
Oh, because we put this on YouTube too, and I don't want to.
Okay, well, I can see where maybe after you see that for a while, and she's covered. It's just a lot of crack showing.
Yeah. And you have to be Zoe Kravitz to wear this.
Right. And
right.
I can see after a while, maybe seeing that like at the award shows or whatever, I could see where you would get used to looking at that, and then it wouldn't seem so.
It's no different than like cleavage on like in a mesh top. You know what I mean?
I was thinking more like, for instance, how Nicole Kidman's dress was really, really low. It could have been just slightly lower and then just the top of the crack.
Yes.
That's a pretty huge bunch of crack there.
Yeah, that was like it's like a big window into the crack.
But it's covered. I mean, it's covered with mesh, like
and pearls. Yeah. So I actually really liked that. I thought that was because from the front it's like so demure, right? But then it's in the back, it's like a mullet. Business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, not exactly like a mullet.
Here we have Katy Perry. You can't really see too much going on there, but she does have. Now this I don't love. This is a corset look. Wait, sorry. I had to add it to the stage. This is a corset look with
ties all the way down.
Ties all the way down. And a bit of thong. I just don't think that. I think this is a little try hard.
I literally think that would be better without the thong.
Yeah, take the thong away, and then we might be in business. But it's
because nothing is really showing there. I mean, yeah, you're going to see the crack, but it's tied up.
Yeah,
I don't mind that. I just wouldn't wear the thong with it.
Yeah, don't wear the black G-string with it. But and then maybe so then the skirt is also like a corset. It's like a corset of the ass. Mm-hmm. And so maybe tie it a little tighter, and then maybe you wouldn't need the. What's that? That's Katy Perry.
Girl. Oh, it is.
A little bit of underbutt here, but it's a long dress. Yeah.
I mean, look at J-Lo. J-Lo was dressing so sexily for so long. I mean, so
Right. I mean, it's like we can look at
You could
boob
see
cleavage.
skin under everything that J-Lo was wearing for a while.
Oh yeah, right. So I'm all for it. I'm all for the butt cleavage. Here's Julia Fox again. And then this is just a sheer thing, but
over her whole butt.
Over her whole butt. So the whole butt is sheer, and she has a very nice dumper. I have to.
I hate that you call it that. It's so irreverent. Milkers and dumpers is disgusting.
I know it's
do not call those anatomy parts that
dumper. She has
I
a very nice.
To listen to it.
She has a very nice derriere. So in this one, she's got the sheer over basically the cheeks, and then her corset like sort of Marie Antoinette vibe top goes over the crack.
It kind of covers the.
Yeah, it covers the crack of it. So I think that these are all being done very modestly. This is my favorite.
I think that's pretty cute.
This would be Kendall Jenner. This is her Met Gala look, and it goes just right above the crack.
Right. I think that's the sexiest one there.
Oh my God. And yes, and she's a model. I mean, this is, I want to skin her alive and wear her body. My God.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crack gorgeous. Showing, just really shit on the runway. No normal person can wear anyway. So.
No, right. It's a suggestion.
Without looking ridiculous. You can't, where are you going to wear it? Am I going to wear it down to the wine bar? You know what I mean?
With your crack showing? No, right?
They already fucking hate me and talk about me enough, okay?
Wouldn't it be funny if you did have crack cleavage at the wine bar? Oh my God.
You would have to fucking be with me.
I would record the whole thing.
It would be like so fucking hilarious.
At what point does it go like, does this woman know her crack is showing? Like, does Nikki know that her butt crack's showing? Be like, yes, it's a look. Do not discriminate. It's a look. Just a little butt cleavage. And then I would
be appalled. Oh my God.
I think we could strap you into the butt corset one. And it would be your butt would look high and tight. And then you'd have a little butt cleavage. And then we march you down to the wine bar, or I'd carry you since you probably couldn't walk in the butt corset. And then we just get the reactions of everyone.
That was hilarious. It makes me laugh.
And then you would have to just talk to all of your friends as if nothing was wrong. And then when you walk,
I don't have friends there. They're all talking about me. They said mean things about me. I heard that.
Mom, well, even better.
I heard it. I heard it. Well, I do have some friends there, but the friends who are friends like those women, those idiotic women that I was hanging around with,
dating women,
those idiotic women I was hanging around with, they have, with friends like them, who needs enemies, really?
Exactly. If you can't wear your butt cleavage around your friends, then they're not your friends.
They're all gross anyway, all of them.
Well, let's continue that conversation on Bacchanal Thursday, and then we'll review this tonight.
I'm so happy to have said that. I hope somebody sees it.
Okay.
I hope those women see it.
So for the tea, if you would like to watch any of our live streams, watch there. Keanu C. Thompson. This has been a very fun episode, but we have hit an hour. I think we really solved the world's problems, to be honest.
Some of them anyway.
Exactly.
And
Michaelene,
go Chappell Roan.
Go Chappell Roan. Do your thing,
Chappell
girl.
Roan. Say what you want to say. Do what you want to do. It's your life.
Live your life, queen. Live your life. Absolutely.
I'm the queen.
Oh, and I'm the princess. And Chappell is our duchess.
That's right.
Michaelene, where can the people find you?
I'm a chameleon. So you can find me in various looking forms and states of dress because I'm a chameleon. So wherever chameleons go.
You can find me in many forms of and states of duress because I have anxiety. If you want to see me live doing stand-up Follow my Instagram, Keanu C. Thompson, or my Twitter, Keanu C. Thompson. I typically post my dates on there, and I have quite a few coming up. This has been fun. You guys are the Eels Hips, the Cat's Pajamas, and what, Michaelene?
The bee's knees, babies.
Kiki and Michaelene out. See
Bye.
you next
Thank you
week.
for joining us. Love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Going on to war. No, fully untoward.